Hello, Steve 89. Well, the reviews are in for Love and Thunder. They're not good. I know Rotten Tomatoes, it's got the lowest score of any Marvel movie, but Rotten Tomatoes. But it's what I predicted. Because I mean, some people did think, what was the name of the other film he did? I want to say Rancor, but that's like a creature. Ragnarok or whatever, for Ragnarok, whatever that one was. Some people felt that actually found the balance between comedy and action and the other films and so forth. I didn't feel that at all. I felt like they just like diffused any emotional or adult situation. Anytime there was some sort of emotional response or something intelligent happening, they had to just get in with a joke and ruin the moment. I felt like they did that, and that's what I'm hearing from this film. That film is just a constant adolescent attempt at destroying any sort of mature content in the film. It's like any scene that has any depth, they have to throw a joke in just when you're starting to get into the scene, into the moment. And I'm like, well, isn't that what they did in the last film? But apparently it's like up another couple of levels. So that's sort of what I was expecting. So I thought he probably wasn't sure if he was going too far the first time, but then he got a bunch of validation from people who just don't know any better than to blow smoke. And now he's just gone, he's been given a free sort of pass to just do whatever, and he's turned it into a complete joke. And it's just a parody. It's just the jokes grow tired very, very quickly. And I haven't seen the film yet, so I'm not saying I know this for sure, but this is what I predicted. This is how I saw the first film, and I thought this next one is just going to get worse. He's not going to pull back and show some restraint or some sort of nuance or anything. He's just going to be like, hey, I'm a kid in a candy store eating whatever junk food I want. I can just do whatever I want. And he's just going to go for it, and no one's going to tell him any different because he's got such an ego and such, that's what happens with those sort of people. You give them validation and permission, and they're just going to ruin a franchise and run into the ground because it's all about them. They don't care about the audience. They don't care about quality. They don't care about story. They don't care about anything but their own ego and feeling like they're in control and they, it's their vision or whatever. Now, this does work with some artists who, given a free rein, can produce, brilliance. Other people, no. So, yeah, I don't think I'm going to see this. I feel like I have to so I can legitimately criticise and say, I know I was right. I'm pretty sure I'm right because everything I'm hearing, everyone is saying this, that it's too... it's not funny, but it's too much attempting to be funny, too comedic, too over the top, that you don't have a moment of seriousness or anything in the film. And it's basically a teenage boy level, where it's at that level where there's no... it sounds like a complete waste of time, waste of budget, waste of special effects, waste of actors. I mean, God, we've got Russell Crowe and, who else is in it? Christian Bale, of course Thor himself, and Natalie Portman, and I think there's a few other people who are appearing in it as well. And it's just such a waste that you can give an idiot like that so much money, someone who is so emotionally stunted they can't actually handle an actual intelligent adult, emotional moment in a film, that they have to just throw, a bad joke bomb at it. Throw a, attempted comedy grenade at it. It's just sad. Because, Thor, the first couple of films, the character was taken seriously, he had some dignity. And apparently, Mr. Hemsworth didn't want to do the naked backside scene, which is in there just purely, gratuitously, for the women and the gays to go and look at. And I really don't have a thing for Thor. I never found him that interesting. I don't like blondes. I don't like white guys. So I'm not going to be there. Other people probably will, and that's just a sad statement on them. So, yeah. And it's totally hypocritical to objectify a man, complaining all about the objectification of women and the male gaze, and then just to hand this platter of, beef up to, the female and the females and the female gaze is just as offensive. They're just objectifying him. And it's like, well, two wrongs don't make a right, but the attitude is, well, they've done it to women, so we'll just do it back to men. I'm like, how does that make anything better? Yeah, it's just going to be a very unfunny dumpster fire, and I will only watch it for free. I'm not paying for it, so I can criticize it for real and not just be assuming that I'm right and trusting other people's reviews, which is what I'm doing at the moment with this. But this is my sort of, not victory lap, but, I told you so. I said this was what was going to happen, and it looks like it's happening, and it's just a pity because it's not going to do well. I'm pretty sure of that, and we'll see soon. It'll make some money at first, but the word of mouth is, going to stop it from, really being a big hit. That's my Alpha prediction.